Hi, Saggies. How you doing? It's Leonore. This is Soul Searching Tarot. Welcome. Thank you for all who have supported me and my subscribers. And if you have not subscribed, please do so. I would like the video to circulate. And please give it a thumbs up, especially if it resonates, okay? I'd like to hear your comments as well. It is your birthday season, Sag, and I'm sorry if I'm calling you Sag, but whatever. I like that term. But it is your birthday season, so happy birthday. I will do your insight and information. I'm actually working on your insight and information. For those who are viewing me for the first time, I do integrate astrology and tarot card reading, as you could see right in front of you. I'm using two tarot decks. I like to clarify my tarot decks constantly, especially if Spirit tells me so, if he gives me permission, or she. So I have the Chrysalis Tarot with the African American Tarot deck, okay? So we're going to use those two decks, and so yeah, that's about it. You know, for those who are viewing me, you know, I also do channel messages sometimes, so you know, you're more than welcome to look back at them. Hopefully that would enlighten you in any way. And that's about it. So I will bring up your I will upload your insight and information sooner than later, Sagittarius. I'm working on it. Can't wait to finish it. I don't want to tell you what it's going to be about, because honestly, even though when I research all my signs, all my the zodiac signs, I never know really till the very end what I'm going to be talking about. I'll tell you the truth. I could research the sign for 2 weeks, and not until like maybe one day or the day of do I realize that I'm going to be taking it this route. Yeah, that's the way it works for me. All right, so let's start, shall we? Okay. By the way, I am doing readings for $22.22. Okay, so my email is in the description box, so if you need to know any more information, especially if this is resonating with you, please contact me. All right, so $22.22 right now, and I am not an astrologer, but I do love to give great information about zodiac signs and birth charts, specifically birth charts. I drill that into my viewer's head constantly. I apologize if I sound stuffy, because there's nothing I can do about that. I'm stuffed up 200 years out of the year, 200 days out of the year. Oh my God, 200 years. Why did I say that? Yeah, 200 days out of the year, Leonore. Maybe more. My nose is constantly stuffed up, and it is winter time, right, Saggies? So there you go. I'm going to start with my Chrysalis Tarot. Just want to see what comes out, okay? Upon meditation, because I do meditate on all of my signs, or, you know, a lot of my videos, I'll tell you what I saw. I saw two things for you, Sagittarius. I saw hustle. So there may be lots of you that are hustling. And what I mean by hustling, I mean probably working your butts off, right? Like working hard. And that could be in anything, you know, whether it's school or career, both, you know, mommy and daddy duties. I don't know if you're hustling in the streets. That's not really up for me to know, you know, up to me for me to know. I don't really want to know that. But it's still hustling, isn't it? So I did see that. I also saw another group of Sagittarians that are really taking it easy. I mean, it went from one extreme to the next. It was like Sagittarius is either you Sagittarius really want to take a break from hustling, from working too hard. You know what I mean? Or I just see a whole bunch of Sagittarius, you know, one bunch that are really hustling and just working hard, and then the other bunch of Sagittarius are probably just literally leaving the country, not even like on a trip, like a day trip. I'm talking about like leaving the country type of like goodbye, plane going off. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that, and I'm gonna clarify it with my African American tarot deck that you see. But so far we have the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles, all in reverse. Okay. With my African American tarot and my Chrysalis tarot deck, I do read them either in the reverse or upright. It's whatever comes out. That's the energy I'm going to read it in. And I say that because I don't do that for all my tarot deck cards, but I do for these two decks, okay? All right, just clarifying what came out, and then I'll start reading the energy for you, Sagittarius. Thank you. Ay, Dios. It's been that day. It's been that type of week. It's been that type of month for me, Sag. I'm not gonna lie. I love talking to Sagittarius. They always have a listening ear for me. Love you guys a lot. Really, really do. Just one more card. One more card. Thank you. Okay. All right, hold on. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So I'm going to show you, I like to show cards, not showing my face today, but I am going to show you the cards, okay? All right, so the first card that did come out was the Three of Pentacles. It did come out in the reverse, but this is, I'm just showing you a picture because I like to show the imagery. You know, see 3 owls. I mean, I love that they're owls. You know why? Because I don't know, there's something about owls that remind me a lot about Sagittarius. Sagittarius have they have so much knowledge. They literally walk around like they don't, but when you speak to one, you're like, holy shit, you know about this? They honestly are a sponge when it comes to knowledge. Your planet does represent higher learning, but this card reminds me of you. But the Three of Pentacles, it's usually either has to do with a job or some type of union. Okay, it did come out in the reverse. I'm gonna read it, figure out what it means, because it was clarified by the King of Swords, and I don't know. I don't like the way that looks. Came out in the upright. Oh, by the way, don't be offended if you see a little, you know, breast or butt or etc. With my African American tarot. We are all adults here, I hope. Yeah, the King of Swords, it's an air sign. So if you have any air in your chart, and that could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Maybe it could be vice versa. The energy I could be reading for someone that you may know. Okay, so you apply it to your life. You know it more than I do. I'm just reading the cards. I'm reading the story here. Yeah, I don't like the way this looks at all. Let me just get into the energy for a little while, okay? Sorry. Give me a moment. I'm talking to the mature bunch here. When I mean mature, I mean age-wise. Yeah. So funny that came out for me. Owls are considered to be wise, right? We do have this king that, kings and queens are usually older, right? So basically, if you're 21 and younger, this energy does not apply to you. I would say even if you're in your 20s, maybe, but I mean, I've seen mature 20-year-olds, so if you're an old soul, you're an old soul. I also see some type of creativity. So you may be in the arts, some type of arts, whether it's writing, designing, painting. I'm sorry. I know I'm like giving you characteristics, but I'm not reading the energy here. All right. Well, I am reading the energy, but just give me a moment. I don't know. I just feel like you're tired of people's BSs. This seems very Capricornish. If anybody knows about Capricorn, the energy of Capricorn. Capricorn is all about hustling, working hard, and like you see how he's holding this sword, and this woman's like, but please, I just need something from you, whatever that could be. And he's like, ask me one more time and my next hand will come out. Oh, look what he's holding in his next hand. Nothing friendly here. I don't know. I feel like you may be cutting people out of your life that don't suit you, that are not doing nothing for you, or maybe someone may be doing this to you. Okay. I think that your third eye, your third eye has opened up. I feel like, honestly, Sagittarius, when I said that you have some type of old soul, or some type of maturity experience in life, I meant, that you have that. Yeah, you're really opening up your third eye. And if you don't know what that means, it usually means looking at the world in a different lens. And you know what, Sagittarius, I don't need to preach this to you. I just finished saying that you walk around absorbing information. And I think you're at that time in your life where this is happening to you. So I know this is an awful picture, right? But honestly, this is how you feel in your head. You may not display it, but you could feel this way in your head. Maybe you do become nice. Maybe you are nice. Sagittarius is actually the most nicest bunch I've ever met. But you know what? Guess what? for those who don't know Saggies, this is them sometimes. See how he's carrying that fucking machete? I'm not even calling it a sword. It looks like a machete with a handle on it or something. Yeah, I've seen this side of Sagittarius. Yeah. So that's what I see right now. But I think you're, not that I'm not saying that a Sagittarius is about to cut somebody up with a machete, but I'm just saying. All right. The next card that did come out was the Nine of Wands, Nine of Spirals, it's called, in my Chrysalis Tarot. It did come out in reverse. Nine of Wands usually means defensive, one more fight, one more, like that, one more, just one more, push, in life that you need, or you may be giving someone. And then it was clarified by the Two of Cups. Very interesting. In the upright, in my African American tarot, not only do you see naked people, but you see, just so you know a little bit about what the tarot deck is about, you usually see, like in the colorful image, you'll see the Africans in their region, okay? But when you look at the black and white pictures, usually it's on the upper right or upper left corner. It's the Western culture of African American. Okay. It is called my African American Tarot, but it does display some culture in region from Africa. I don't know if you could see that very clearly. It's actually a beautiful image. I'm trying to see what the gold means. What is the gold? That's very interesting. The Two of Cups usually means soulmate. But I never notice, I'm noticing this gold, like I'm explaining the card to you, Sagittarius, and I don't know if you could see, like, the two people, they're holding hands, they have their cups. Maybe you guys are celebrating something. Maybe, it is your birthday, so you might be celebrating your birthday. But, you may have a soulmate, and soulmates come a dime a dozen. I'm not going to lie. But don't talk to me, Sagittarius. I ain't tell you that. But yes, they do, I feel, and maybe you are with a soulmate. But soulmates are here to teach us lessons, for the good or the bad. But I want to concentrate on this energy because that's what's sticking out for me. Yeah. Just give me a moment. Time has a lot to do with this. That's very interesting. I'm the type of person that don't believe in time, but I'm not here to give my opinion. I'm here to do a reading. However, I just feel like some union, because this is what it means, union, wisdom, old soul, between a relationship that you have, between you and someone. I don't think you're going to be fighting for it. So in the Nine of Wands, it came up in the reversal, but again, these birds are sticking out. I'm looking at the gold imagery. I'm looking at this gold imagery, and it just screams ancestors. And I feel like they were rooting for whatever it is that you were trying to go for. I don't know. This could definitely mean some type of career that you were going for. But because the Two of Cups are here, it's screaming out relationship, okay? As you could see, why. And I just see like an ancestor just looking down at your relationship and probably rooting for you. I'm not gonna lie, they are rooting for you. However, he's specifically looking at this gentleman over here, the spirit guide or ancestor. When I mean ancestor, you know, they already have passed. He's specifically looking at this energy here. There's one energy that there's one specific energy, and I want to say it's a masculine energy that's kind of, I don't know, there's some doubt. It's almost like this person prays for the relationship to go well, or if there is some rift going on in your relationship, they do pray to the heavens for it to go well. They're really a little skeptical. And masculine energy doesn't always have to be a man, but there's women that do embody masculine energy, okay? All right, you take it as it applies. Again, I see ancestors, you know, almost wanting to talk, and probably you hear them in your dreams, you know. And when I said you guys are opening your third eye, I feel like you may even hear them in your waking life. Listen to those messages. Now, when I see those birds, I mean, again, it's like the spirit of the dead. They look like ravens to me. You know, ravens totally represent the spirit of the dead. Oh, this is getting kind of Sagittarius on me. Yeah, that's what I could say about that, okay? All right, excuse me while I fix myself, Sag. Let's take a little break. I told you I have a stuffy nose. I'm just trying to drink my juices here and blow my nose in a bad way, not in a good way. All right. Next card that came out is the Ace of Pentacles. Now, the Ace of Pentacles is in the reverse. I'll show it to you upright. Again, the freaking gold. What is it that the gold, it's standing out to? I don't know what it is about colors. And I swear, Sagittarius or cross watchers, I don't look at colors so much. I love the images on my tarot deck cards, on all of them. All of them. I love all of them because of the imagery especially. I'm very unorthodox, so I'll look for tarot deck cards that are not traditional for the most part, but the colors are just so standing out for me. Somebody here is a painter or really into the arts. And it's not surprising. Fire signs are known to be very creative in tarot. It's just that element that you hold. Creativity, you know, so anything creative. Yeah. All right, so then, wow, I'm just looking at the clarification. So we have the Chariot to represent the Ace of Pentacles. So Ace of Pentacles, just so you know, means it could be a gift. It can be maybe definitely some type of stability. Something that and I'm talking about this card, by the way. Sorry, I'm showing one card and talking about another card, but I'm talking about this card. The Ace of Pentacles usually represents some type of stability. You see the rock, the stone, you know, it's called Ace of Stone, but stone is another word for pentacles in the Crystalist Tarot. And it just holds some type of stability, you know. It's pentacles are earth signs, so you may know, I did say this earlier, but pentacles, earth signs are Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. That took a long time. Those are earth signs, okay? So you may have it in your chart, you may know somebody with it, or they may embody this type of energy, this type of stable energy, okay? That's what I see as stability, like big time. But it came out in the reverse. It's almost as if there is no stability, or it's kind of like, I mean, this huge stone is coming out of the ground when you turn it upside down, right? So it's like literally can just fall at any moment. We have the Chariot in the African American Tarot deck. The Chariot is Cancer, okay? Is a sign of Cancer. It did come out in the reverse, okay? I'm going to read the energies. I'm just showing you the cards for the moment. Then we have the Magician. The Magician also came out in the reverse, okay? Now, the Magician also represents Virgo or Gemini. Sometimes people will also include Scorpio and Aquarius, all right, if that means anything to you. Magician holds all the elements, all the secrets to life. It was in the reverse. All right, and then we have here the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands also was in the reverse. Eight of Wands is a fire energy, okay, which is you, Sagittarius, as well as Leo and Aries. This person looks like, you know, has a lot of on their shoulder. This person over here on the Western African American side of the card looks like he's come a long way, you know, looks like he's climbing Mount Everest. You know, it's a huge burden. But Eight of Wands usually means walking away. I just sense some type of heaviness with this card. It did come out in the reverse. So either someone does not want to go. All right, hold on. Let me just read the energy here. Give me a moment. Fucking gold. I just keep seeing the gold. Do you see this? Do you not see what I'm saying? Like I'm seeing it everywhere. All right. I wonder if gold means anything to someone that's viewing me. Or they may like that color. Yeah, I see hustle, but maybe a lack of hustle since it came out in the reverse. Lack of manifesting, lack of moving on. Oh, someone is stuck here. Okay, got it. Thank you. All right. Yeah, big time. Oh, when I felt the heaviness. So someone in this relationship, and this has to be some type of form of relationship to me, and if it does apply to your job, maybe it's this new creative endeavor that you're trying to go for, but it's weighing very heavy on you. You know, because the Two of Cups, you know, doesn't always have to represent a person. You know, it can be a passion of yours. Okay. So maybe this is what's weighing you down, okay? The fact that you want to go for something and it's holding you down. But I definitely see, for the most part, a relationship that is okay. So someone doesn't really want to go nowhere. Okay, now. They may be holding this, you know, 8 wands, this, you know, this stick, these like 8 sticks, large sticks, on their back. but they also have a mask on their face. Now, this reminds me a lot of, and you like, look, they're up in the fucking clouds, like, again, up like in the heavens or something. Like, this person have some type of delusion. I'm not gonna lie. This person has some type of delusion. His head is probably, or her head is probably always up in the clouds. They're not trying to make an effort. They're not trying to, like, you know how I sense the energy of you hustling, Sagittarius? There's some energy around you, and this could mean also you. There's some type of energy around you that does not want to hustle. And you're a hustler, goddammit, Sagittarius. But you know what? Sagittarius are the most unbiased people that I know of, you know, depending on their birth chart, obviously. But for the most part, at least the Sagittarius I know, they are very unbiased. And so they make friends with anybody. They can make friends with anybody. I don't know. I just feel like this energy and this energy belong together. Like, this sword is for this person who's wearing this mask, like, and has their head in the clouds and not wanting to move, like, up in the ladder, up in the world, up in position, up in life. That's what this machete is all about. Oh, you don't want to move up in position? You want to stay here on the ground? Look how she's on the ground. And he's like up here, you know? Like, that's the energy I see. Somebody, you know, does not really want to manifest. A magician is all about manifesting. You know, it did come out in the upright, so that somebody's it's not moving on. They're stuck. They're stagnant or stuck. It's like they want to manifest. They do. This card would not come out if they don't want to. If they didn't have the potential, it would have not come out. I'll tell you that right now. And then that gold that I keep seeing, you know, it's like, you know, he's again praying, manifesting to the heavens, to his ancestors or her ancestors, you know, to help them, because they do have a lot of potential, but they're stuck. Literally stuck. This card is a Chariot. Chariot is all about movement. It came out in the reverse. There's no movement. There is no movement. I hope that helped a little bit. I usually like to read the back of the tarot deck, maybe to give me some more information. I do see the Three of Cups and the Queen of Cups in the reverse. I mean, you know, whoever this person is or endeavor that you're pursuing, you really, really love it. Or, you know, or a person, if it's a person, you love them. And you have great memories with them. You have adorable memories with them, but your heart's not in it. Your heart's not in it. And honestly, you're the one that really wants to walk away. And it's breaking your heart. It's breaking your heart. Yeah, you don't feel like yourself. You have a lot on your plate right now. And again, I'm looking at these 3 owls here, and it comes from wisdom, you know? It's like, you know, now you're opening up your third eye. You've been through it before, and you're not trying to go through it again. And it's like, I'm recognizing this energy, and I don't like this energy. And it's breaking my heart because I really want to get the fuck out. Look, this was at the bottom of the deck. I'm sorry, Eight of Wands, that's funny that I said that. I had mistaken the Eight of Wands as the Eight of Cups, right? This is the Eight of Cups. This is walking away. It came out in the upright. This is you, Sagittarius, walking away from whatever it is that you want to walk away from or thinking about walking away from. Eight of Wands is actually means fast communication. I have read this wrong, but it came out in the upright. Okay, sorry. I do know my tarot. My bad, but that's funny because that was said for a reason. I would have never made that mistake. Because I didn't read it as a not walking away type of energy anyway. I read it as somebody that has too much on their back. It's always up in the clouds. They're really fooling themselves. So whatever type of dream they may have, it's not gonna happen. Yeah. It's Eight of Wands is Mercury energy. Sorry, not Mercury energy, it's a fire energy, which is you, Sagittarius. I think I already said that, didn't I? Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Yeah, and this was at the bottom of the deck. Look how wise and experienced this man looks. He's holding a staff, for crying out loud. How wiser can you get? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. This is you, Sagittarius. This is definitely your energy. I hope it works out for you. You know, I hope you or them make the right choice, you know, in order to have this relationship work out, because I see that they have the potential. They're even praying to their ancestors and or to their source, you know, to help them out. They do look very stuck, and they really are trying to manifest something that they don't even know what the fuck they're manifesting. They're like, I want to do something, I just don't know what. And they're fooling themselves, you know, or maybe they're fooling others in believing that they know what they want to do, but they don't. They really don't. You know, and people go through that in life, you know, where you just stuck. Like if you know anything about writer's block, I love writing, but there's times where I have writer's block, and even though I have the energy to write, my fucking brain is stagnant. It's at a standstill. It can't go anywhere. It happens. Okay, Sag? So I hope you make the right decision. I hope they make the right decision. I love you lots. I will do your insight and information sooner than later. I did say that. Can't wait. Hope to see you soon. Give it a thumbs up. Call me for a reading if this resonates in any way. Bye.